Alright, so we are here for the Hunt Showdown tier list. I'm late on the tier list train, but we're going to do it anyways, because I'm kind of sick of playing video games. The only weapons I'll be doing on this are going to be the, more of the base ones. I have some variants in there. There's no scopes. Most of the bayonet versions are not here, just because they kind of really don't add much other than just being melee. I do have certain variants like compacts of certain ones. I don't have fucking compact Springfield because why the fuck would you ever do that? So we'll start with the bomb lance. You know, people say it's bad for PvP. I kind of don't think that's true. If you just fucking hide inside, you know, you can, as long as they don't have shotguns, it's pretty good. So I mean I would probably put it for PvP, I'd definitely put it at a C, but I don't know for the mobs, because for meatheads it's good, for the bosses it's pretty good, so that would have to be between B and C for sure. But I think it'll have to go to C. Next we have the Bornheim, whatever the fuck this is called, the match or some shit. It's got a, you know, stock, an extended barrel. Pretty sure it does more damage. It has better control, but it costs a medium slot, so you're gonna need quartermaster to bring that with any long gun. And I really don't think it's that great compared to just the normal Bornheim. So I would put this for price and for usability, I'd put it at a D. Pretty, not great. Then the Bornheim, I don't like it, but I know a lot of people use it. It's kind of like more of a COD gun, I'd say. Quick shooting, but muzzle velocity is not the greatest. It's better than the Officer, which is the only other gun I'd compare it to. Damage is fucked though. It will never two-tap someone unless they're already missing health, because I'm pretty sure it only does 74 damage. But I'll put it at C. It's better than the match for sure. Next we have the Caldwell conversion chain pistol, which on its own would be a D. But with fanning, I'd bring it up to a B, just because, you know, fanning will win you some fights that you shouldn't be winning. So as long as you're using it the way it's supposed to be used, it'll work fine at B. Next, we have just a normal conversion pistol. This is basically the same thing as that, but without the fanning benefit. So I think that's just a pretty basic, just middle weapon. So I think that's just going to go C. Not great damage, not good muzzle velocity. I mean, good thing they just updated it so you get it earlier. But before, when you got it at whatever fucking level that was, 30 something, that was fucked, because then you couldn't unlock the chain pistol for 80 fucking years. And if you're wondering why I don't have an E, it's just because what the fuck is E? They didn't grade anything with an E in school, so why the fuck is E on a tier list? I mean, they didn't grade anything S, but let's just say that's A+. You got 101 or something, you know. Next is the uppercut. Probably the most used handgun in Hunt Showdown. Big damage, decent muzzle velocity for a handgun, and better range. With the new update with, you know, no more quick swapping and increased sway in all pistols, kind of takes a hit to its usability, but I would definitely say that's in A tier. I want to put it in an S, but with the new update, I don't think it's any longer an S. Next is the PAX. The PAX, I would say, is the pistol that you're going to use unless you have the uppercut. So this, it's a pretty decent pistol. Decent muzzle velocity. decent damage. The range is pretty fucking drop off though, because I just know so many times I fucking hit people twice in the torso from like pretty far away, and I'm like, fuck, if I only had the uppercut. So it's good. Fanning with it is pretty decent as long as you control it. You can't just rip it because then it's gonna be super inaccurate, but that's a B for sure. And now we come to our first shotgun, the Caldwell Rival. Now this shotgun, I would say, other than the Romero, is the best shotgun. Because I fucking hate the Crown King. It's so inconsistent. And the fucking whatever, this goddamn Spectre, is so fucking slow at shooting. This, 2 quick shots. You know, if you don't kill him with the first one, you're probably going to get him with the second one. But I have found this to be slightly inconsistent. Like, I hit people fucking twice from pretty damn close. And apparently I winged them or some shit. But, range could be better. I believe it's like, what, 10 meters? Probably. It's kind of short. But, yeah, I would probably put this... I love this gun. It's my favorite shotgun other than the Romero. It would be in between B and C, for sure. I'll put it at B. I think the Caldwell Rifle is a B type of weapon. Next we come to the hand cannon version of this. And here we see I do have another variant of that just because it's compact and like you can bring it. When you're using it by itself with some other medium weapon, I mean, it's not terrible. But it really shines when you have quartermaster, so you have a rifle or something along with it, a full-size rifle. I'd say it's pretty solid, especially since they upgraded the ranges on the hand cannon, so now they can actually do like some work at range. Like, the added recoil definitely makes it a little bit worse than the other Caldwell, so I'm gonna put it at C. Next, we come to the Cavalry Saber. Now this, back in the day when melee was a big part of the meta, I fucked with this gun. This fucking sword, not gun. I fucked with this sword fucking hard. Bring a rifle, and then use this when they try to fucking push you. You just gotta hold those corners tight as fuck, close to the door, so right when they walk in, you can stab them. Heavy attack does, what, 168 damage or something, I think. So it's a one-tap. Yeah, I mean, it's a stab, so it has decent range. I think it's pretty good. You unlock it kind of late, but Cavalry Saber is definitely a B tier. Now the crossbow. The crossbow, if you're using it like it's supposed to be used, you know, being stealthy and just getting a hit on somebody and then, you know, hopefully hit them when they're out of cover so they can't stop that bleeding unless you can't take another shot. So like have a pistol that you can definitely get some bullets down range with it. So like the officer or the Bornheim, because they're going to be hurting bad. But muzzle velocity on it, it's like 150, I think. The shot bolt, which I have next, is a little bit less. But the base one, honestly, I'd have to put it at a B. I think it's a great weapon. It's so much fun to use too, because like when you hit people, you know they're just like, fuck, I got heavy bleeding right now. What is this, the new Tarkov update? Holy shit. Alright, and now we got the shot bolt. Pretty much the same thing. Slower muzzle velocity, doesn't have as much range. The shotgun shell can go through walls. I remember there was a time where I just used this only for like 2 months. And I was getting frags. I was fucking kids up with it. But I'd probably put it at more of a C though. Because if you're not like using it right, and if you're not fucking landing your shots, it's gonna be a fucking bitch and a half. Especially if you don't got bolt thrower. That's the only downside to crossbows. Is bolt thrower is pretty necessary. But shot bolt, I'd say, is a little less useful than the normal one just because of the muzzle velocity. I'd put it at that. The only benefit of the shot bolt is it's a shotgun, so it can go through walls and stuff. So it's basically like hitting someone with range with a shotgun. Next we have is the Crown King. Contrary to popular belief, I fucking hate this goddamn gun. It's terrible. In my last video, you saw somebody fucking shoot me like 6 times with it. I didn't die. But yeah, it's inconsistent. Sometimes you can get a 1 hit with it, but most of the time you're gonna have to hit them like twice, 3 times. I mean, like, maybe you're just winging them a bunch. That's probably what I'm doing, because I'm fucking shit with the gun. But, you know, I don't think it's good. For the price that you pay for it, and what you get out of it, I'm gonna put it at D, because that's pretty fucking garbage. Now the Dolch. So, the Dolch is a gun that I despise. Just because it allows fucking, like, retards to win games and kill you when, like, they totally shouldn't. I remember early on when I was playing, like, when I was, like, Prestige 1 to Prestige 3, I was using Mosin Dolch a lot. That was a while ago, so that was, like, before they made the Dolch special ammo. And, I mean, I don't know what else they fucking changed from the Mosin, but it was probably the same. But I remember I literally went a week straight when I was playing, like, every night for, like, 2 hours or something. And I didn't lose for a week. I did not die because I was using the fucking Dolch and the Mosin. Because the Dolch is just so good, it allows you to win fights when you totally shouldn't. You can fucking murder like a team of 3 who have shotguns inside of a building as long as you're keeping, like, you're watching one of the long corridors and you pop first guy, you know, maybe get a headshot in there, then shoot the third guy if they all push at once. But this is definitely an S tier gun. For sure. Damage doesn't, honestly, people, some of my friends complain about the recoil. It's not fucking bad. They're just little pussies. The recoil is fucking controllable. The range on it's good. The iron sights are very good. And then I do not have the whatever the precision version of it is. But when people are using it, they normally fucking go in try-hard mode, and then I fucking shit on them with, like, a bitch-ass, like, Nagant pistol, and then I'm like, fuck you, you're bringing a Dolch Precision, you're a fucking pussy. But, next we go to the hand crossbow. You get it at level 1, I think? No, level 3 or some shit like that. It's pretty bad. It's medium, so you don't have many options when you're that level to use it, because you don't really have that many leveled hunters, and I don't even think you have quartermaster at that point. But, and you have to use it to unlock the good crossbow, so it's kind of a bitch. But, it's definitely a D, for sure. Because not that much damage, muzzle velocity bad, I don't even call them iron sights, the fucking, like, shitty sights are just fucking shit. Terrible. And onto the Lebel. So, the Lebel. Very good rifle. Probably one of my favorites. I don't like the Mosin anymore because of the Lebel, because I just think it's better. Yeah, I think that the Lebel, the muzzle velocity is quicker, less damage, lower fire rate, and I think the better version between the Mosin and the Lebel, definitely the Lebel. I would have to put the Lebel at A, because it's very good. You see a lot of, like, the good streamers playing with it, especially the marksman variant. I fucking hate snipers. I'm not fucking gonna do snipers unless I do another tier list of all the guns I haven't done yet. Fuck snipers. The game is not designed for snipers except for just hiding in a bush and sniping kids. Hunt Showdown is designed for, like, quick, close, fucking whips, like, fucking quick shots with iron sights. Like, you can't see shit when you're aiming down sights at close range, so that's why I don't like it. And next we have the Lamat, which is the gun that I love pairing with the Lebel. Not because of their names, but because the shotgun on it is fucking prime time. And if you have fanning, Lamat's not that bad either. The Lamat, you know, you're not really using it as a pistol, using it as shotgun. Because if you use it as a pistol, you're probably going to get fucked. Because, you know, you have a Lebel, you're shooting at people, they start pushing you, you just hide in a tight-ass peak, wait for them to turn a corner, and you have to just blast them from point blank because this shit does not have range. But yeah, I'd definitely put this at a B tier, just because it has a shotgun in a pistol. It's prime time. Then the machete, you know, it's basically just the worst cavalry saber. I don't think it is a one tap. I haven't used it in so long. Pretty sure you're gonna have to hit somebody twice with it, unless you like aim for the head. But it's a slash, so it's easier to hit people, and you can hit multiple targets at once. It's just gonna go C. Honestly, I'm gonna put it at a D. It's not very good. I don't see many people using it. And as you can see, most of our shit is going into B, C, D. I haven't gotten to an F yet because I think they have balancing enough where like the guns aren't fucking terrible. Because like one headshot with a gun is gonna kill somebody. It's not like fucking COD where there's guns that are just so much better than other guns, and then there's guns that are just unusable and broken. But the next thing is going to be whatever the fuck this gun's called, the Martini Henry. I loved this gun when it first came out, when there was quick swapping, because I was fucking hitting people with that, switching to my packs or my fucking uppercut, and just railing people so easy from range. And they were, I bet they were fucking pissed, because if that happened to me, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, God damn, I just got killed in like 1.5 seconds by a dude using a rifle and then a pistol, the fastest gun in the West. But yeah, so Martini, less damage. It's basically the Sparks, cheaper, less damage, less range, less muzzle velocity, but quicker reload. So that is a benefit of it. That's why I liked it. Now that they got rid of quick swapping, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'll just use the Sparks. But I'd say it's definitely B. It's not A. No way. And then I just threw in the Saber variant. Honestly, I don't know why I did. I'm gonna get rid of it. Let's fuck out of here. Because it's literally the exact same, except it has a sword that will one tap, and it's still not an A, because it fucking decreases the fucking handling. So I don't even like it. I don't use it. I only really use the base variant of shit, because even with the bayonet, it says it's only like a drop of what, like 4% handling, but you can tell like the sway is way more. Now we're here to the Avdamat. Used to be better. Used to only have the 2-round burst with better iron sights. Actually, I wouldn't even call them better, but I don't know. I could hit more people with it. Now I'm trying to hit people at range with it. Fucking doesn't work. The recoil is insane. You only have 15 rounds. You need to take an ammo box with you, and then probably an uppercut, so you have the extra 9. Honestly, it'll let you win some fights at close range against somebody who has like a pistol and a rifle, but I mean, it's really not anything special. Like, you'll get killed because you have it sometimes, but then other times you'll win because you have it. Like when you just push a house and you just start spraying people down. When there's a team of 3 pushing you with that though, and you're inside a building, that's when it gets dangerous. But I don't think it's anything special. I'll just put it at a standard C. And next, we're on to just the normal Nagant pistol. The one that you get at level 1. It's pretty fucking shit. It's like the same damage as the officer, I'm pretty sure. It definitely is, because same ammo and shit. But super slow rate of fire. And with the slow rate of fire, like, there is no benefits to this gun. This is an F tier weapon. Because the officer, while muzzle velocity is slow, and damage is what? I kind of forget. Like 86 or some shit like that. It can 2-tap people to the chest at like pretty close range. But it has high rate of fire. And this fucking pistol is the pistol I've been using so much. This is my go-to pistol. It's so good. I can outgun people with shotguns with it now, because I've gotten pretty damn good with it. I'm good at hitting people at range with it after I hit them with a rifle or something. So one of my biggest things is Sparks and then Officer, just because I want to have a gun that's decent at close range. But yeah, no, I would definitely put this in A tier. very good gun, especially since they upgraded like compact ammo not too long ago. It used to be really bad. I used to only use the uppercut and the packs because any other pistol was pretty fucking shit because it was like a 3-hit at close range to the chest. It was retarded. And now we come to the officer carbine, a gun that I think is kind of a meme weapon. Other people say it's like, oh, it's a headshot weapon. Oh, I don't really find it that way. In one of my previous videos, you've seen me dropping insane headshots with it, but that was kind of luck. Like, I'm not hitting headshots all the time with this. I'm mainly hitting body shots, and because I'm fucking using it as a rifle, I'm trying to hit people at range, which is kind of retarded. I should wait for them to get in close. But I hit them like twice, and then I'm like, what the fuck? How are they not dead? Probably armed them or some shit, and then I fucking don't kill them, and I'm just like, god damn it. But I really enjoy using this gun. I think it's pretty good. So I'm going to put it in B tier. Especially since I pair it with the Caldwell Rival hand cannon, which, you know, people love to push you when you're using an officer carbine because hitting with that shit with the muzzle velocity is kind of hard. Next we come to the nitro. I don't like it. I honestly could probably count the number of times I've brought it into a hunt on one hand. Haven't used it like at all. Gotten killed by it a bunch. Sucks because you just like get one tapped and you have no chance to like do anything. Like normally with other rifles you can like get in cover quickly or turn around and try to headshot somebody quick. But I mean it's a pretty solid gun for other people, not for me. So I gotta put it at a B tier. Now Romero, I think this is the best shotgun in the game. Very good range, high damage. It's just all around good, especially when you dick on some kids who got like nice ass guns. You're like, I just paid like $2 for this shotgun. Get fucked. So yeah, no, it's definitely an A, for sure an A. Then we have the Romero hand cannon. Honestly, it has more range than the Caldwell hand cannon, but with only the one shot, you're not really looking at a clean kill with that one shot, depending on like what situation you're in. So this I would put in a D. It's good if you don't have this unlocked, the fucking Caldwell hand cannon, but it's really not that great. Now we come to the Sparks. Probably my favorite rifle right now. Big damage, good muzzle velocity. If they even have like a sliver of health gone, they're gonna drop in one hit. That's what's super nice. Like, you know, if you down people, you're like sick. Now we're getting the sparks going. It's getting hungry for some kills, baby. But yeah, no, this I would definitely put it S. So many people use it. It's one of probably the most used rifles in the game, I'd say. It's just a good fucking weapon. Next we come to the Spectre, the normal one. As I said before, I fucking hate it. It's going in D tier. It's bad. Slow. Rate of fire. Inconsistent. It says it has like, I forget the range, 12 I think. It says it has 12 meters. No fucking shot. I fucking rip people from like too far away. I hit them like twice and then they're like, I'm gonna go into cover and heal real quick. And then you're fucked. Because now they know you have a shotgun and they're just gonna keep you at range. So yeah, that's bad. Compact one is even worse. That's an F for me. Terrible. It's compact, but range bad. Holds fucking 3. Rated fire is slow as fuck. So fuck it. Springfield. Cheap gun. Like level 1 gun. Definitely the best level 1 rifle. Range isn't very good. Damage is like okay for a level 1 rifle. Muzzle velocity is, I don't think it's very good. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's a fine gun for when you're level 1. It's fine. Then we have the carbiner, which I'm a fan of. Other people don't like it. I am very good at just doing quick shots with it, like peeking out of cover, like quick, like whip shots, like to the head and stuff. Muzzle velocity is slow, but it's very easy to learn because it's like it's at that right threshold. Holds a decent amount. I think it's an all-around good weapon. That's definitely going to go B tier. Then the Winfield. I mean, once they, back in early access when you didn't need there wasn't a levering trait. That was one of my favorite guns because it was basically the officer carbine, but with better iron sights and better muzzle velocity, I believe. Now that they upgraded compact ammo, it's definitely better, but I still don't like it. Like levering and then the iron repeater shit kind of like made it worse. Because now you need perks. Because if you have a leveled hunter, why the fuck are you using a fucking Winfield? Use like any other rifle that's actually good. So this I'd put in D. I don't think it's very good. And then the silenced Nagant, I just threw this in here just because it's better than the normal Nagant because it has a benefit of being silenced. Slow fire rate, muzzle velocity, I'm pretty sure takes a fucking hit. I don't know if it's different than the normal one. It's gotta be because it's a silencer, because that's how the silence sparks worked. But I mean, it's a utility gun. You're really not using it for PvP unless you're using it for fanning. So that's definitely a C. You know what? There is one gun that I forgot to put on here, and it's the Mosin. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna add that shit. So just give me a second. Alright, and we're back. So, I got the Mosin in here. And the Mosin, I think it stacks up pretty well to the Lebel. I like the Lebel better. But other people like the Mosin better. The Mosin has a high rate of fire, holds less, but has a little bit slower muzzle velocity, a little bit more damage. It's like a trade-off thing that it's going to be up to you and the way and your playstyle. But yeah, no, definitely an A tier gun. For cost and the level you get it at. It's definitely an A tier gun. So yeah, here is my tier list of the guns in Hunt Showdown. This isn't all of them. Most of the variants aren't here. If you like this and you want to see the other one, just let me know. But there will probably be like 10 people watching this, and 5 of whom I know personally, and then 5 who are just fucking randoms on the internet. So just yeah, subscribe if you want to. I don't upload much. I just do this for fun. And if you don't agree with my tier list, you can have your own opinion. But fuck you.